thing, but I looked at the recap as well today to kind of catch up on what I missed.
All right, so I mean, we could talk about Raw and then talk about like other sports or something. This could just be like a wrestling show or a sports show. Your call.
Yeah, I'm fine with either. I mean, I'm always down to talk about sports.
All right, we could talk about the St. J. Charles. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do a little intro real quick, okay?
Yep.
3, 2. Sorry. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturdays with Ed and Eddie. When'd you get Caucasian? No, I'm just joking. Welcome to the first installment of a show that you fans have been asking for months, years, maybe decades. Saturdays, or no, I botched it. We don't even know the name yet. Salva'S Saturday Slams. I don't know. Salva'S, what do you think?
Something like that. Fans, drop in the chat what it should be.
Oh, we have a donation. Kimberly Gonzalez, 15. Hey, guys, remember you two from Linden. Absolutely love you. You guys are super hot. LOL. Here's $2,000. Thank you. You might crack the top 15 viewers with that donation, so we appreciate it. But we don't have time to, go over the X's and O's. You know who I am, and you definitely know who this man is, but I'm still going to give him the floor. Mr. Salva'S, anything you want to say before we get this journey started?
Just honored to be here.
And I'm honored to be on a show with the one and only James Salva'S. You can give these people just a brief rundown, just in case they live under a rock and they're not familiar with the big JS.
Yeah, so basically what I do, Ike and I went to college together. One of my best friends, Ike, and I'm a sports commentator, sports personality. I commentate at the collegiate level. I'm about to do a season for Norwich women's ice hockey starting next Friday, so excited about that.
Yeah, and you know what they say about hockey? Do you know what they say about hockey?
I don't.
Oh, well, I thought you did. Well, anyways, we got a lot to talk about today. Too much for the cute intros. We're gonna start off with everybody's favorite sport, and that's a little bit of wrestling. Monday Night Raw happened last night, and we don't have a world champion. What the hell is going on that we don't have a world champion, James?
I know. They freaking vacated the title, and now we have a number one contenders match coming up, and we just had a promo last night. There wasn't even a match.
It's like, dude, you guys are going back and forth and yeet and yeah and yah. It's like, can you just kiss and make up or start throwing blows? Because I don't have all day to watch you two stare at each other in the ring with some awkward tension.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have all day to watch you guys just freaking see whose dick's bigger and shit and just argue with each other. I need to see people. I need to either see the crowd start yeeting or something, or like something.
Yeah, and get that bald fuck out of the ring. Mr. Adam Pearce, we don't need you in the show. Okay, you get it? We got CM Punk, we got Jey Uso. We don't need some bald dude in a suit, okay? If we wanted to see a bald dude in a suit, we'd start loading up Cobra tape videos.
Yeah, if we wanted to see a bald dude in a suit, we'd go back to Triple H.
Literally. So, James, who do you think's going to win this weekend? Saturday night's main event. We got CM Punk, and we got Jey Uso.
I think it's got to be Punk, right? I mean, they were quick to get the title off of Jey. I mean, although the thing is you got to strike, you got to strike the iron while it's hot. And Jey Uso is a hot commodity right now. The fans love him, as do the fans love CM Punk too. But I mean, I haven't seen a movement as big as the Yeet movement since the Daniel Bryan Yes movement.
And I agree with that. And how is it a movement if you ain't got no motion? None of these other wrestlers ain't got no motion. You're going with Jey Uso. And you know what? I think that's kind of bold and out there, but I like it. I agree that he could potentially win. He has a storyline with the Bloodline again, which, what is this, the 20th year of the Bloodline?
Yeah, I know.
Pass the pen, brother. You're going in circles. What are you doing, Mr. Triple H?
Yeah, I mean, again, you got to kind of strike on the iron while it's hot. So, I mean, a big fan of, if you get the fans behind you, Triple H said it himself 20 years ago, if you have the fans behind you, you'll be successful in this business.
And I think he might be going against that word, because I know one guy who is not involved in this world title match that has the fans behind him and has had the fans behind him and even stole my nickname. And we're talking about the megastar L.A. Knight. Yeah. And he's so mad about it, he grabbed the Jey Uso sign that said, "We want LA Knight, not Jey Uso," and held it to the hard cam. And you know Triple H was quick to tell production to hit some buttons to get that sign covered.
Yes. And you know, I'll be honest with you, Ike. I've been saying this for a while now, months even, to be honest. They've been hoeing LA Knight. Like, he's the type of guy who, like I said, if you have the fans behind you, you got to take advantage of that. And the fact that he hasn't won a major title yet is absurd.
And it's literally strike the iron when it's hot. And this iron is particularly 43 years old. So it's going to get hot enough to a point where it explodes, brother. So you need to strike it while it's hot. Why not give him the title? Let him hold it for like a month or two. What's wrong? Why does everyone need a one-year title right now? What happened to flip-flopping the belt every month or two?
Hell, not even flip-flopping the belt every month. What happened to flip-flopping it every week?
Yeah,
on Raw or SmackDown.
Attitude Era. Mick Foley wins it one week, loses it the next.
Like, hey, Rey Mysterio won and lost it the same night.
Yeah. Well,
multiple times.
We got a comment here. Ike Smooth had the fans behind him, and we won 3 games with his ass out there. And you know what I got to say to that? Be grateful. We could have won 0.
Or as John Morrison and The Miz would say, be jealous.
Yeah, be jealous. And I think this Nelly G's asshole or jackass, whatever, jackass G's is talking about. Jealous jackass G's, the Triple J, and I'm not talking about Jeff Jarrett. But yeah, I couldn't agree more. I feel like all your top stars are 40 years old, yet you're pushing the fat Samoan dude who's a tag wrestler who was proven to not be liked by the fans because, I mean, right now maybe his chant's over, but when you give this guy the title, I mean, they turned on him quicker than white on rice. It's like, what are you doing? Like, I was at the Raw when Gunther made him tap out, and you know nowadays, if you're losing the title on Raw, you know you're in the doghouse.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to ask you something, Ike, on kind of a different note. How do you feel about Bronson Reed? Because I think he's a lazy sack of shit, and I hate him. But
hey, I mean, Bronson Reed, you know, I guess God creates people in different shapes and sizes, and I think he accidentally added 3 people together and gave us Bronson Reed, okay? This dude is built like a Mack truck with no wheels. Straight fat, straight gut. But he can move. I mean, call him lazy and fat all you want, but this guy's flying off the top rope. You're not kicking out of that tsunami.
That's true. But I will say, he's kind of riding Braun Breaker's coattails right now, to be honest. And I think, I'll tell you one thing right now. This is another bold prediction for me. I think Braun Breaker is the next big thing in this business.
No, I mean, it would be bold, but I think everybody agrees with you, James. Braun Breaker is a star, and why not give him the belt now? He beat Rollins. Why have him hand over the belt to Pierce? Why not let him keep the title, at least for a month? Like, you know what I'm saying? Add that to his resume.
I mean, I guess, but like, I don't like the whole idea of just turning the belt over to somebody. Like, at least make somebody fight for it.
I agree, but like, why not
Breaker
throw him
should be in
against
that match.
Yeah, he beat LA Knight clean. I mean,
yeah, I honestly think that they should have done a fatal 4-way for the title, and had it been LA Knight, Braun Breaker, Jey Uso, and CM Punk.
We got a Sophia here, James. This might be on your end. You think the ladies love you. Can we add each other so that I can find you next time? Well, you can find this show on YouTube on the Ike Smooth Sports Network. So if you're trying to find us, you'll find us there. You'll find us on the Clips account. There's a lot of places you can find us.
Yeah, I mean, you'd know that if you were a subscriber.
Yeah. I mean, thanks for the $200,000 donation, but you're not even following us.
Yeah, exactly. So why are you donating if you don't follow us?
Well, I couldn't agree more. What Fatal 4-Way? It's like, I guess it's like Saturday Night Main Event. It's bigger than a Raw. Let's get a main event fans in Utah are going to remember, instead of some fat Samoan dude and some skinny fat white punk. Like, come on. Let's get some talent in this match. Yeah, exactly. And let's be honest, as far as professional sports goes, Utah doesn't really have a lot to look forward to because the Jazz stink, and the Utah hockey team looks like they have some potential, but they're, an upstart expansion team. So, and Real Salt Lake for the MLS, I don't think they did a whole heck of a lot this year. Well, see what I'm saying, though, James? I thought the Jazz left Utah.
Yeah, they're still there.
I thought they just cut them. I thought they were a WNBA team. That's why I was like, Lori Markkanen's getting 50. I'm like, all right, Lori's definitely a girl, so that makes sense. But
I mean, at least they got Lori and Walker Kessler to look forward to, I suppose.
Yeah, the fucking 2.5 men. Well, anyways, yeah, Saturday. The next match for Saturday Night Main Event that we're going to talk about, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre for the WWE title. Cody Rhodes was filming Street Fighter. No one's going to watch that movie, but hey, good for you. Get a vacation. And now he's in a half-ass feud with McIntyre. Salva'S, who do you think is going to win that match for the belt?
I mean, Cody's probably going to retain. I mean, I think it would be good if Drew won, just because Cody's had the belt for a while. But I think but I think Cody is probably going to retain, which I don't really have a problem with. I like Cody Rhodes, but it's always nice to see something different.
And I feel like WWE under Vince might pull that trigger. But under Triple H, I feel like this guy's playing it safe. This guy's playing it safe. He's running back to the guys that he knows works, which is great. But eventually, fans like me and you are going to be like, why are we tuning in every week to watch the same show?
Exactly. Like I had to watch Sheamus's fat ass last night.
Like, dude, hang it up. The only thing he's bro kicking is a 2-for-5 meal deal at Circle K.
Yeah, the only thing he's bro kicking is a biggie bag at Wendy's.
Yeah. Like, dude, Sheamus, hang it up. We love you, brother. Hang it up. Put that shillelagh somewhere. And if you are going to wrestle in some pants. I don't want to see those thunder thighs.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, Sheamus, we love you. You're easily a first ballot Hall of Famer for sure, but hang it up, bud.
Yeah, hang it up, bro. But I couldn't agree more. I want Drew to win, even if he holds it for like a month or something. Let's just get some people. Let's get some headlines buzzing. Then that's another notch on Drew's belt. His fourth world championship.
Mm-hmm. It's like last night. Like fuck it. Let's have Penta win. Let's have Penta go beat Dominic Mysterio. Penta's another hot commodity right now.
Yeah, Cierro mierda. Well, you know what? Your product is mierda. It's shit. It's bull jive. Nobody's going to watch it if you have a DQ end every match. All right, here we go.
New York Knicks legend Jeremy Lin said thoughts on the Dodgers, Ike.
Oh, you know me, a true Dodgers fan. I only watch when we win in the playoffs. I think last night it was one of the best World Series games that I have never seen. And that's because I haven't been watching the World Series. But I've been getting alerts on my phone. So when it was 10:30 over here and it was in the 18th inning, I was on the edge of my seat scrolling on TikTok. But I think the Dodgers are going to win this thing. What about you, James?
I also think the Dodgers are going to win. I would like to see the Blue Jays win, but I mean, the Dodgers are just so damn good. I mean, they have a starting rotation that's unstoppable. They have a bullpen that's really good. Their offense is incredible.
They got the two best exports from across the pond since Cheech and Chong. They got Shohei Ohtani. They got Yamamoto. I mean, like, holy moly guacamole. You got the two best players from Japan on your team, and you're going to 18 innings with the Blue Jays? I mean, something's still wrong, James. This series shouldn't be as competitive as it is. And that's credit to the Blue Jays for showing up, putting on their cleats, and hitting the ball. Look at my swing, by the way. Oh, that's a beautiful swing.
That's a homer for sure.
I think that's at the park. I'm a little rusty, too. But what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of pulling for the Blue Jays just because they haven't won in so long and the Dodgers won last year. And I'm a baseball traditionalist. No team has won back-to-back World Series since the Yankees in 98, 99, 2000. So it's been a different team every year. Yes, a team has won multiple in that span, but not back-to-back. So, I mean, I'm a baseball traditionalist, so I would like to see that trend continue. But, I mean, I got to give credit to the Blue Jays, too. I mean, I thought after they lost 5-1 in Game 2, it was going to be a long road ahead, but they battled back last night and showed that they can be competitive with the best team in the business.
And I couldn't agree more with you. And I think, if anything, I would favor them to win tonight. I'm calling my shot. Right now, it's Zelch. I think, honestly, if I'm the Dodgers, I've exerted all that energy to beat a team that I know that I'm way better than. If I'm the Blue Jays, I'm coming out of that like, listen, we took the best team in probably the last, 10 years maybe?
Yeah.
And we took them to 18 innings, and we made one mistake that cost us. Like, I honestly think the Blue Jays can come out here on fire, and I think this could be a lopsided game, tying the series at 2.
The thing is, though, is like I said, it depends what Shohei Ohtani we get on the mound.
That is true. We could get Hall of Fame Shohei Ohtani, or we can get Korean store convenience worker Shohei Ohtani.
Exactly. So it just all depends. And the thing that I think was going to keep the Blue Jays in the series and that has kept the Blue Jays in the series is their offense. The Blue Jays hit the ball really well. I mean, teams act like this isn't a team that hits home runs. This is a team that hits a pile of home runs. This is a good offensive Blue Jays team. It's just their pitching that's suspect, and they got Justin Bieber on the mound tonight. So, Shane Bieber, but basically, might as well be.
We got Mr. Bieber, a.k.a. some white dude, and I think he might have a little success. Like I said, I think the Dodgers may be out of gas a little bit, but what do I know, right? But, speaking of what I know, I do know the NFL quite well, James. And what I do know...
As do I.
The Patriots, they rolled the dice, and I think they got double sixes. They got Drake May, who is an MVP candidate right now. He's absolutely tearing it apart with receivers that I don't even know their damn names. The only receivers I know on the Patriots is Hunter Henry and I think Hunter Renfro. He's definitely not on the Patriots, but I know him.
No, Diggs is there.
What do you think of Drake May? Oh, Stephon Diggs, yeah, the dude that's dating Lizzo. But what do you think on him?
I love Drake May. I think he's the best thing that's happened to us since Brady, obviously. So I think we definitely got a lot to look forward to. And I mean, the fact that we're 6-2, I mean, mind you, we're beating nobodies, but still, it's hard to win in the NFL. And if you're going to be a good team, not only do you have to beat good teams, you have to beat bad teams.
Well, have you heard of the saying, any given Sunday, James?
That's true.
A win is a win in the NFL, no matter how you get it or who you play against. And I think it's a little suspicious that the Patriots got Drake May. Because when you think about the Northeast Kingdom, you think about the East Coast, what are the two best things that the East Coast has to offer? R&B artist Drake, and then the season May. Nothing beats a nice season up north compared to down here where it's still a little hot. So I don't know, maybe 2K name-generated Drake May and he got escaped the cracks, but I'm happy for the Patriots. I want them to beat the Bills.
Yeah, I mean, we already beat them once, and I think that we got a good chance to beat them again. And the second one's in Gillette, too. So that favors us more, to be honest. We got some tough games coming up, though. I mean, the Buccaneers are good. The Ravens, Baker Mayfield, shout out to him, by the way. He, chronically underrated MVP candidate as well.
The show, so shout out Baker.
Shout out Baker. We're Baker guys over here. Shout out Dak. Shout out Dak. He's played well. The Cowboys
we'll touch on them in a second because I am not the happiest with those individuals, but continue.
Yes, and so I've been pleased with Drake May, but the Patriots got some tough games coming up, some tests. I mean, the Bengals are kind of hit or miss. I mean, they have 89-year-old Joe Flacco under center now, but, I mean, anything's better than that bum they were running out there. At least he realizes he has T. Higgins and Jamar Chase.
Yeah, the guy that you know what the crazy thing was? I literally forgot. Oh, Browning. Jake Browning was such a polite guy. He would throw it to the other team when some cornerback didn't have good stats. And I thought he was a nice guy. I think he had 15 interceptions in one game, tying the league record.
Yeah, something crazy.
Couldn't ask for a better guy. But we're talking football here. If we wanted a better guy out there, we'd roll either me or you out there to play quarterback.
Facts.
And that wouldn't be pretty. But I agree with Salva'S. Patriots, they're a team to watch. And even if they do lose first or second round, that is a huge step up from previous years, and they have a lot to build on.
We do. Definitely a young core. I think Mike Vrabel's a great coach. I said it when he was in Tennessee. I think he's good at developing young talent. He knows how to win. I mean, for Christ's sakes, Brady's last game as a Patriot, he beat us in the playoffs and gave the Chiefs a game in the AFC title game. So.
And I like Vrabel. And, hey, the Patriots might get drunk and accidentally line them up at tight end for old time's sake during a game. So we never
might just flip one to him in the end zone like Brady in the Super Bowl.
But speaking of flipping in the end zone, I'm flipping off fucking Trevon Diggs. He's so bad we put him on injury reserve last game, and we still got torched. I just don't get what's wrong with our defense. We have Matt Eberflus, who runs the same defense every single week. Hey, let's stay in a zone. We're only giving up 30 points a game. I think he thinks we're playing basketball, and I think he thinks we have a generational defense. I don't know what's going on in Dallas, but Dak Prescott's having one of those years, one of those good quarterback years that could cement you. He's having a Pro Bowl season, maybe MVP candidate, but it's going to waste because of a defense that can't do their job. James, what are your thoughts on the Dallas Cowboys? What do they got to do to turn this ship around so I can wear this jersey in public?
I will say, obviously Dak's been balling, and for the most part, he's really thrown to, not nobody's. He has George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. They're both pretty good, but it's the defense that's not helping him out. You can score 30 points a game, but if you allow 30 on the other end, it ain't going to do you any good. And the thing is Dak does this shit every year, and his defense either is really good and his offense sucks, or his offense is good and his defense sucks, and that's kind of what I'm noticing right now. But I hold out hope for you guys because Jaden Daniels is dead right now. So Marcus Mariota, as long as he keeps playing, you guys are going to have a chance to beat the Commanders. And no knock to Marcus Mariota. Guy scored one of the greatest touchdowns I've ever seen. Threw one to himself.
And Jaden Daniels might come back when we play on Thanksgiving and light us up. I wouldn't, even if we win that game, I wouldn't be surprised if we give up 50 points on the other end and score 51.
But I don't know. I've seen Dak eat a lot of turkey on Thanksgiving for Thanksgiving games. So
yeah, Yeah, who knows? He likes turkey. I think I heard he likes a prime rib instead, but he eats a lot. You can tell by the way he moves during Thanksgiving games. But honestly, that tie, I would say, saved our ass because being
Yes.
3-5 right now would be so much worse when we play Arizona, which I'm not excited about because for some reason, no matter how good the Cowboys are, they always lose to the Cardinals.
It's a trap game for you guys.
Yeah, 2 trap games in a row because it's the same with Denver. But if we somehow win that game, 4-4-1 isn't the worst. It's still 500 technically. Probably the most 500 ever because we have a tie. And
I
then
mean, another hot take for me. I don't think ties should exist.
Neither do I. I think we should just. I think it should be college football rules. Keep playing. Give them 20-yard fields, touchdowns.
I don't care. Fuck it. Be like the Blue Jays and Dodgers last night. Play till 3 a.m. on the East Coast if that's what it takes to win.
Yeah, if you idiots can't score a touchdown, we're going till 5 a.m. Who cares?
If you guys can't kick a field goal,
yeah.
if you idiots can't kick a field goal starting at the 20-yard line.
And I think Aubrey might be able to kick a field goal from 80 yards.
I mean, I think Aubrey might be able to kick one from the parking lot.
Honestly,
That guy's got an iron leg.
I might invite him over to my room right now and have him kick one to Cowboy Stadium. That's how good of a kicker he is.
Yeah, he could kick one from Phoenix to Arlington.
Speaking of kickers, there's been a lot of bad kickers in the NFL. I just felt like saying that. But mid-season, too early. What is your Super Bowl predict? What 2 teams you have in the Super Bowl calling it towards somewhat mid-season? Who's looking sharp?
Oh, God, I mean, it's really hard because I'd like to think the Chiefs suck, but then Mahomes works his voodoo magic and somehow doesn't get a single flag called on him or gets every flag called for him. And so he'll be in the Super Bowl. And in the NFC, I mean, it's tough. The Eagles have been kind of up and down. The Rams have looked good. I will say that. Sean McVay's had that team humming this year. They played well. The Buccaneers are an underrated team. I mean, they're injured right now, so I don't see them going very far, and they play in a patty cake division. The Packers are another team to look out for. I mean, I say that every year. Matt LaFleur is a good coach. The defense is good. Jordan Love isn't as bad as people say he is. Obviously, I do too. Obviously, I think the 49ers are always good because Kyle Shanahan's a great coach.
That's how a white man runs a football.
So, I mean, and that's as far as the NFC. I mean, the AFC, I want to say more than the Chiefs. I mean, I would say the Bills, but they've looked like frauds right now.
The Bills even were a football team. They've been playing so bad. They played Carolina. Anyone beats Carolina.
Who else in the AFC might have a shot? I mean, Denver's pretty solid, I guess. The Patriots. I mean, the Patriots are playing good ball right now. The Chargers are good. I mean,
see, this is the first year in a long time that I feel like we don't know who's going to go from either side, especially the NFC. I feel like the NFC is going to be like maybe like a Packers or maybe even a Seahawks could sneak in there. And
I was going to say the Seahawks are underrated.
So, like, in AFC, I mean, you got your heavy hitters, the Chiefs, the Bills, but who knows? Maybe a young Patriots team shocks people. I mean, maybe, who knows? Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the Broncos pull their heads out of their rear ends, out of their donkeys, and score a touchdown and win the Super Bowl. It's a fun league, and it's been a fun season. One of the best in years, I'd say, so far. That's coming from a team that's 3-4.
I agree, and I'll tell you this, another team in the AFC to watch out for, the Indianapolis Colts, they're playing good ball.
Dude, see what I'm saying? The more we talk, the more we just find teams.
I owe
maybe if Rodgers gets his head out of his rear end, we could see.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this too. Like I said, you know, I owe Daniel Jones a sincere apology. I thought that guy was ass. Like bottom 3 quarterback in the league. Like every year he played, I owe that guy a sincere apology. Clearly, the Giants were the problem, and it wasn't him.
I mean, it goes to show you when a team is running a system and it doesn't work for a quarterback. Instead of changing it, if they keep running the same system that doesn't work, what do you expect the quarterback to play bad? I mean, the one year he played solid, it was new coaching change, Brian Dable, stuff.
They won a playoff game.
They beat the Vikings, but I mean, who doesn't beat the Vikings in the playoffs?
I mean, they had Kirk Cousins.
So, I mean, but yeah, Jones, I'm happy for him. He seems like a nice guy. Jonathan Taylor, MVP season maybe, who knows?
Monster. Offensive player of the year, guaranteed if he keeps this up.
So the Colts 7-1. People forget 7-1. And guess what team they lost to? The Rams.
Rams, yes, good team.
So they could very well be 8-0. It was a close game too.
Yeah, very much.
But speaking of close games, NBA season just tipped off. There's been a lot of close games, been a lot of blowouts. What is a team that you think is underrated and that people should look out for?
A team that I think is underrated. Hmm. I don't know. I want to say Minnesota. I mean, because I think Anthony Edwards is just that damn good. I mean, he's hurt right now, so they're going to struggle. Um,
Boost District, Salvas? They said the Colts are a team to look out for in the NBA.
in the NBA, yeah. I don't think the Baltimore Colts are a team anymore, and I'm pretty sure they were a football team at that.
Yeah.
Um, um, yeah, some teams to look out for in the NBA. I mean, the Warriors are good. They're old as dirt, but they're a good team. The Lakers are going to be solid. I mean, uh, the Lakers are going to be solid. The Timberwolves. Um, as far as the East goes, I mean, all my friggin' Celtics fan friends were freaking jumping off a cliff because Jason Tatum got hurt. I'm like, you guys are not that bad. I'm like,
They're
you
still
guys
gonna
will
make
still be
it.
a top 5 seed in the East. I'm like, Jalen Brown is still a good basketball player. Like, I'm like, yeah, obviously, if Jalen Brown just rolls over and shits the bed, then you guys are going to suck. But I don't foresee that happening.
I think the Celtics are going to be a solid team. Not going to lie. I would honestly say that they're going to be a fifth or sixth seed without their guys.
Maybe even higher.
Saw the jersey, thought you were talking football. Yeah, we were talking about a little bit boost. We said the Colts 7-1 were a team to look out for. So I mean, you weren't wrong there.
Yes.
But I mean, like we were saying, anyone could win it. I feel like the AFC, NFC. You just got to be a top 7 team, get in the dance, and who knows, dance your ass off, dance.
Yeah, hell.
Pep her heart out.
Yeah, exactly. Hell, I mean, to go back to football just for a second, I mean, if the Bengals can figure it out, they're not a team I would want to play in the playoffs. I mean, that defense is so horrendously bad.
Yeah, they wait
But
till week 8 to start playing football, so it's about that time.
yeah, I mean, I don't blame him for going to get Flacco because he's better than Browning, and he can at least kind of maybe right the ship until Burrow can get back.
Bengals are cut. I mean, Bengals. You can't take them as a slouch, though. They'll give you a good game.
I mean, they do have maybe the second best receiver in the league in Jamar Chase. So
Yeah, so they'll always be in a game. But yeah, back to basketball. Celtics easily could be a fifth, sixth seed. I mean, they got high character guys on that roster. They got Peyton Pritchard. He keeps his nose out of trouble. You know, they got some other white dudes on that team that are playing.
Oh.
They have a chance. They have a chance to be a fifth or sixth seed. Keep the seat warm until Tatum comes back later in the year.
then they make a run.
Yeah, you don't think that's a possibility?
No, it is for sure, 100%. And I don't know why Celtics fans are so worried about. Hell, the fucking Celtics could be a play-in team, and Tatum could come back and they could go to the finals.
That's what I'm saying. And speaking of what we're saying, Eddie Harping, security guard producer for the Ike and Mike shows in here. How's it going? He says, who's the handsome guy in the glasses? And Eddie, you're about the 10th person, well, the 9 other were females that asked that same question.
Yeah, Eddie, I don't bat from that side of the plate, pal.
But if he did, which he never would, it's
No.
appreciated.
And, as Triple H said to Edge in the ring, he may want me, but I'm not swinging from that side of the plate, pal.
Boom, exactly. But, yeah, I mean, the basketball season is going to be crazy. Cooper Flag, this is the problem with basketball. There's too many games, James. So where people will see after game 1 or 2, they'll start making judgments about this Flag kid, which they've been doing. And I think it's a little too harsh. Let's wait till game 40. Let's wait till Christmas and see if this Cooper Flag dude's just going to be an ornament on top of that tree.
Yeah. And, I mean, look, and it's hard, if he was playing great, obviously you'd say he was playing great. But, I mean, look at Lonzo Ball. His first 3 games in the NBA, he was fantastic.
Yeah.
And I'm a fan of Lonzo.
Well, his first game, it was actually horrible. Remember?
Yeah, but then he went off for like 28 and 31 the next
I get what you're
season.
saying. Yeah, it takes guys time to adjust, and some guys may take a game. And Lonzo turned out to be a pretty solid player. And I don't think Flag's going to be a Hall of Famer, but do I think he'll be a good starter for a long time? Yes, I think he'll.
Flag has a good build. He's tall. He's lengthy. He can get to the basket and score. He can shoot.
He's charming.
His defense might be a little suspect in the NBA, so we'll see.
He has a good last name.
I think he's a little weak with the ball, to be honest, because I saw, when he was at Duke, when he was playing in the NCAA tournament, when they played Houston, mind you, Houston, good defensive team, they would dig on him in the post, and they would just poke the ball out of his hands when he would try to turn to make a move or anything, and they would just easily knock the ball away from him. So, obviously, if you're going to be good in the NBA, you got to have good ball security and be able to hang on to the ball.
And I mean, he has good ball security in the locker room. We understand that. But when it comes to actually on the court, Cooper Flag, I mean, he's just like a feeble kid. He looks like someone I've played at LA Fitness before. He'll get the ball, do the thing where he holds it over his head and throw it to the other team. But he's a rookie. You got to give him a
Yes.
break. Give him 40 games. He'll get it together. I think this year he'll average a solid 12 points a game. I think he'll be a good player. Might not win Rookie of the Year, but he's definitely going to help the Mavs. But I
Yeah,
also blame coaching. Why is this guy running point guard? What
that's
genius
true.
that we could move this guy to point guard? I would move him as a small ball power forward with AD at the center. I know AD's a prima donna. He doesn't like playing center, but it's my team. You're playing center, buddy. And I'd let Cooper Flag succeed.
Yeah. And also to go along with that, I mean, Jason Kidd changes coaching jobs like freaking women change clothes. It's incredible. Jason Kidd has bounced around. This is his second stint coaching the Mavs. I'm pretty sure his second stint coaching the Mavs. He's also coached the Bucks and the Nets, and you saw how that shit went.
And speaking of stints, we have a few comments here. Eddie Harpering said we need to fly him out. James, we'd love to have you on the Ike and Mike show.
You know, Ike and Mike, great show, by the way. Best podcast on the internet right now. Maybe second to Salva'S Does Sports, but
Probably.
But we've been talking about this, Mike, because Abe McCann owes me a steak.
And now everyone knows my father's last name. Here we go, James. I think King James 80-23 would have been a top 3 small forward if it weren't for the injuries. And I mean, like what? Grass is green. I mean, you're just stating the obvious there, James.
Yeah.
$200.
Yeah,
you cracked the top 60 donations.
Yeah, if I didn't tear my penis, I probably would have been a top 3 small forward ever. But
And yes, here we go. You got him going. Speaking of going, LeBron James, are you staying? Are you going? Are you doing another Hennessy ad? Why the hell is this guy out for 2 weeks because with carpal tunnel? He's been playing Madden too much. Salva'S.
no, it's a groin injury actually.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't even want to know how he got that. But Salva'S,
Probably banging Savannah too hard.
come on. My earmuffs. What do you think the shelf life on LeBron James is? Do you give him a year? Do you give him 2? Do you give him 3? Hell, do you give him a robotic body and robotic legs? And do you
I think LeBron can play as long as he damn wants. It's LeBron James. He's like Brady. He's going to spend so much money on his body that he can play as long as he wants to. It just is a matter of how much longer does he want to play.
And speaking of spending money, and James with a huge $700 rose, as he is this is the first time he's ever gave us a rose, and you know what? I appreciate that, James.
Yeah. Speaking of Rose, Derrick Rose, shout out.
Yeah, Derrick Rose, big fan of the show, but I agree. I hope it smells nice. The rose smells incredible, James.
It does.
I give him 2 years. I don't think he's waiting for that scrawny kid of his to join the league. I mean,
Speaking of LeBron, got him right there.
well, the King's behind you, and I got Ye behind me, so 2 icons behind us here watching the show.
Exactly.
But yeah, the Lakers, James, I know you're a Lakers fan. I mean, they have the Slovenian fat ass Luka Doncic. I mean, what is Slovenian sloth? Is that what they call him?
Yeah.
What's he doing that's going to get these guys into the playoffs?
People act like this Luka Doncic guy sucks. And I've had a debate. I had a big debate with Celtics fans last year about this, Isaac. They were trying to tell me that Jason Tatum is a better basketball player than Luka Doncic, and I will not have it. I will not stand for it. The only thing that Tatum does significantly better than Luka Doncic is play defense. That's it. Luka averages more points a game for his career, more assists, and more rebounds. And he averages 5 more assists a game for his career than Tatum. And I would argue that Tatum's played with better players throughout most of his career than Luka. And so Luka's passing to worse guys in their scoring.
But the problem with Luka is he has more chins than a Chinese phone book. You're not
He looks pretty good right now, though.
I mean, yeah, I think Slovenia just got Ozempic. So he's starting to look the part. But when it comes to Tatum versus Luka, Tatum will give you the defense, but is his defense really that good to where you're like, it's better than Luka, who can score on a dime? No, it's not. I hate to break it to you, Boston fans. It's not. And it comes to the point where Jaylen Brown's defense is better than Jason Tatum. But is Jason Tatum scoring really that much better than Jaylen Brown to where Jaylen Brown isn't the best player on that team? Are we going to have that conversation?
Here's my other argument for that. I to get into that.
Vexy's in here. Mr. Vance is in here.
Vexy said Luka is in his prime. Tatum is too.
Dang.
I will say that this was another argument I had about Luka is somebody tried to tell me the Celtics wouldn't have got to the finals if Luka had been there instead of Tatum. And I was like, if anything, they might be better
Yeah.
because Luka scores more than Tatum.
What happened? This is what I don't get. Tatum had a horrible finals, and everyone's like, "Oh, well, look, he's a playmaker." What do you mean he's a playmaker? This dude
LeBron's a playmaker.
This dude has no passing ability. Anyone could pass to a guy right next to him who can make a good move and score. Here we go. We got another comment. Do you guys think Wemby can be the next GOAT, or will he shrink with age and become overrated? I think he's overrated now, and he might be shrinking. James?
I think Wemby's going to be pretty damn good, but I will say he's fragile. Guy needs to put on some muscle. If he has a Giannis-type transformation, the league could be in trouble. Because you saw what happened when Giannis got yoked. It was a problem for the league.
He went from the Greek geek to the Greek freak. And I don't know if this French flamboyant character will ever do that, but he has cool highlights on House of Highlights when he clearly goaltends somebody and they don't call it and shoots a step-back travel three. I mean, I like it. It's cool. I like doom scrolling early in the morning looking at it.
Yeah. I mean, Wemby's a hot commodity right now, so, again, hard not to like him. I like Wemby. I just think he's kind of soft.
Yeah. And, I mean, James also agrees. He says, what if Luka gave Wemby some pounds? I mean, if we can get that surgery to happen, I'll fund it. The Ike and Mike show is very successful. We have lots of money. I mean,
they have lots of money.
Than players. We've been hanging out with Chauncey Billups. I mean, take it as you will. So we're good on the money end. But
yeah, you know, I'll tell you this, though. And you know, Salva'S does sports and the Joe Throws podcast. We got some money over there. We'll chip in a little, too, to help with that surgery.
And when's the next episode of Salva'S Does Sports? Because I've been refreshing that thing every day, and I haven't seen a new episode in a few weeks.
Yeah, you know, I don't. Joey records them on Zoom, so I don't hold the cards to that.
Oh, okay. Wait, is that how you do it? To do like a higher quality thing, Zoom?
We record on Zoom, and then we upload it from Zoom to YouTube.
And then
raw, unfiltered, usually.
Yeah, I wish I was raw unfiltered on the Mike and Ike show, the Ike and Mike show, but we got guys over here putting more sensors in. I don't even know. Then a laser.
Yeah, well, all I gotta say to that is fuck you.
This show's unfiltered. It's going to be a YouTube exclusive, YouTube Reels exclusive on Ike's Move Sports Network. But yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think that this season could be fun, but for me, I don't get into basketball till Christmas time. Until I eat some lasagna, mussels, a honey baked ham, and my gut, I'm on the couch.
Maybe even a honey bun.
Yeah, I'm watching A Christmas Story for a fifth time, so I turn it off and I see LeBron and the Lakers in Staples Center. That's when the season is for me.
You know what I miss, though, the most about NBA games on Christmas? The NBA needs to bring back the Christmas jerseys. That's what I love about Christmas.
Wait, Nelly, did you have to punch in a code or anything? But no, I agree that NBA Christmas jerseys, why don't we put some Christmas trees on them? Have we ever thought of that? Put some light bulbs or Christmas ornaments on them?
Something to spice it up. Also, one of my favorite times about Christmas in the NBA is that commercial where they're all shooting into the hoops with the bells on them.
Oh, yeah. I used to
one of
think
the
it's
best.
real.
Me too.
I still think it's real.
It might be.
I also thought the LeBron Sprite Cranberry commercial was like a scary Halloween one, but...
Yeah, and that's another thing you can count on for NBA Christmas. You know LeBron's going to have a Sprite Cranberry that comes, you know, Sprite Cranberry is going to come
almost like
out.
I knew we were recording.
Yeah, right? And LeBron, you know, Sprite used to have the Sprite 6 mix or the LeBron's mix. That comes out periodically.
Yeah, well, I got the Sprite Cranberry right here. I don't know how many days this has been sitting open on my desk, my office. This is definitely my sports office studio. But let me... Even without the bubbles, it's still good.
Yeah, because at that point, it's just like cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice, put some vodka in it. I think my
Ike, I will say, I just thought of a team that might be underrated in the NBA. You could correct me if I'm wrong. The Houston Rockets.
Hold on a minute. My dog is scratching something. Hey, caught this dude freaking scratching the wall with his teeth. The wall, I think. Well, he's right next to my door. Technical difficulties. Somebody was scratching the door.
Yeah, could have been one of the little Jimmys.
Yeah, it's Slippin' Jimmy. Houston Rockets. I mean, yeah, they're a team. They got a big lineup. They got guys that are 6'9", 6'8", 6'7". They got guys with height in that lineup. Like the Toronto Raptors did the year they won it. You don't have a crazy 7 foot monster, but consistent height, above average height, let you be able to switch everything, defend everything, and I like it.
Yeah. Tavarius, to answer your question, what are my thoughts on the NBA making players who won awards have a different logo? I think it's kind of neat, but it's kind of really hard to see. They have it kind of small. What I do like, though, and I can kind of compare this to the NFL, when a player wins the Walter Payton Man of the Year award, they have that patch on their jersey. So if they do something like that, that would kind of be cool. I also like about the NFL, they have the C's on their jerseys. The captains have the captain C on their jersey. I don't know why I like that aesthetically. It's kind of like same in hockey, too. I just think it's cool. So maybe they could do that, bring that back.
I mean, that's a good point. I might stitch a C on this jersey. I might stitch a C on every pair of clothing, every shirt I own. Let everyone know, hey, I'm the captain.
Yeah, look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
All right. What were you saying?
What were your thoughts on that, Ike?
I mean, personally, I didn't even know that was a thing. So I'm learning. Even see, this is the beauty of this show. I'm I'm learning stuff as we go that I wouldn't have thought of without that perspective. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got one more topic. We've got 10 more minutes left before the Ed and Ike wrestling show starts. So we're gonna take this one more topic, James, and I'm gonna give you the floor on this one. I'm gonna put the ball in your court, your proverbial court. I'll let you send us off with a topic here that we can discuss.
What are your thoughts on Cena's last run here? What can we expect?
Dude, John Cena. I mean, it's almost over. There's 3 more matches left.
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was pretty good. There's probably 1 or 2 matches I wouldn't have had him do, but I like the heel turn. I think it's overhated. I think it wasn't as bad as people were saying, but they were expecting way more. But you can only do so much with somebody that's not going to be on TV every week.
Yeah, exactly.
Quality matches. I think I like. Besides the Brock Lesnar match, that match was a piece of crap. This is the biggest piece of dog shit.
Yes.
I thought it's been pretty good. What about you?
I think it's been good too. I mean, for a while there, Cena was just running out banger after banger after banger, and it was good to see him not just push over these curtain jerkers like he used to. It was nice to see him actually win some matches for a change.
Win the belt for a change.
Exactly. I mean, how can you say he's not the GOAT now?
I mean, history is written by the victors, and he's been writing it. He's been writing checks that his ass could cash.
Ike, who's because people have heard, like, we've talked about this, but I don't know how big of a crowd people have heard us talk about this. Ike, who's on your wrestling Mount Rushmore? Your 5 or 4 best?
Dude, you're putting me on the spot here. Wrestling Mount Rushmore. 5 or 4? Can you give me 5? Can you be lenient? Can we
5.
add another head? Let's add another head to this thing. Got to go with Hulk Hogan, man. Regardless of what this guy said, who cares? It's a wrestling Mount Rushmore, not a civil rights Mount Rushmore. He, like, all personal life aside, great wrestler. Business wouldn't be where it is now. Not condoning what he said or done, but
yeah,
got Hogan there. The Rock. This isn't no order, by the way. It's just 5. The Rock. I mean, short run, but he comes back periodically. But in his run, one of the most iconic stars. Went to Hollywood, paved the way. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Speaking of short runs, he probably had the greatest run ever. I mean, you can't dispute what he's done. Then you got to go Undertaker. Most loyal player in the game. Over 25, 30 years with the WWE. Great matches, great streak. And lastly, my GOAT, John Cena. He is the standard of adding all those elements into one person. He literally is the prototype. And I think, that's my Mount Rushmore. What about you? Yeah, I got Shaq also.
Yeah, me too. I will say on my wrestling Mount Rushmore now, are we talking my personal favorites or the best for the business?
Your best for the business.
All right, my best for the business. I got to agree with Hogan. Who gives a fuck what he said? I'm talking about him solely from a wrestler. I would put somebody different here. I'm going a different avenue. Got to have Ric Flair on there. I don't care what anybody says. Second best ever on the mic behind Cena. Second best ever, period, behind Cena. So Ric Flair got to be on there. I'll agree with you and go Taker. Just for what he did for the business. I mean, you can't talk about the WWE and not talk about Undertaker.
Correct.
Cena, for sure. My GOAT, 100%. Got to have Cena. And then my last one, my fifth, I mean, I got to go Stone Cold, just because I think his run was a little better than The Rock's. So I'll give it to Stone Cold. I got 3 honorable mentions to the Mount Rushmore, and that's Triple H, The Rock, and HBK.
Great honorable mentions.
I mean, I think Triple H, you could definitely make a case for him.
HBK
Certainly.
Make a case for him.
Yep, certainly. And The Rock, obviously, as well. I mean, Bret Hart's another guy you could make a case for, I think.
Yeah.
Andre.
There's a lot of borderline guys on that mount that if you said, I wouldn't bat an eye.
All right, to put you on the spot again, Mike, real quick.
Okay.
Most underrated wrestler ever, most overrated wrestler ever.
Most overrated wrestler ever, I would say, is a tie between CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. Most underrated wrestler ever. Dude, this is hard. I never really underrated. Like, I'm trying to think of like a bigger name that people would shy out against.
I know who I got.
Maybe honestly Triple H. I feel like people forget about what, like, especially these people on the YouTube wrestling community or the internet wrestling community. They always act like Triple H wasn't the guy and didn't have great matches. Maybe Edge even too.
Edge is a good one.
So Triple H and Edge for that, and then I'd say Daniel Bryan, CM Punk. What about you?
For overrated for me, I got, and this is going to be, a lot of people are going to disagree. I hate Seth Rollins, so I'll put that up there. I mean, he's talented. I just don't think he's flashy or entertaining.
Truth and Kofi Kingston. I mean, maybe.
But as far as overrated, I don't really think Seth's overrated. But as far as overrated goes, I'll agree with you on CM Punk. I think he's overrated. Can't stand the guy. Jack Swagger, thought he was overrated. Shouldn't have ever won a world title. As far as underrated goes, there's a lot that I could put in this conversation. But I think a couple that come to mind, Chris Jericho, grossly underrated in his career. Dolph Ziggler, really underrated wrestler. The Miz.
Oh, I changed mine to The Miz, honestly.
The Miz, super underrated. Great matches, multiple-time champion. And one more that was underrated. I mean, honestly, you got to think of longevity with the business. Christian.
That's a great one. He's a world champ at every promotion he's been to.
Yeah. A great tag team with Edge, too.
And speaking of a great tag team, that's been the show. Ike, Salva'S, Ike, best wrestling, best sports tag team in the business. And we're going to call it a show here. We did about an hour. Great show, great conversation. We have great people in here commenting, donating. Salva'S, what do you want to leave us off with? This is episode 1, by the way. Long journey.
Yes. I'm excited about, the rest of the way here. I'm sure Ike and I maybe could brush up on our college ball a little bit. Maybe have some college ball once that starts, in the NCAA. Maybe
start sports betting and juggle a basketball.
Yeah, maybe some bracketology, some early March Madness picks.
Maybe
something on the horizon. Yeah, they play next weekend. I'll be there.
Okay, there we go. We can ask about that next show. See, we already got topics going for the next show.
Ike, I want to thank you for having me.
The pleasure's mine, Salva'S. This will be up probably in the next few days, and I'm debating if I should make a TikTok account for this or if I should just go strictly YouTube Reels with the clips I make.
I think YouTube Reels is going to be the best way to go for you.
Yeah, this could be a YouTube exclusive. This could be the best kept secret.
Facts.
This whole thing.
Road to 1 million subscribers.
I might make an intro for it. This whole thing in its entirety, uncut, uncensored, uncut. It's going to be on YouTube in the next few days. But Salva'S, pleasure. It's always mine. And I'll see you next week.
See you next week, Ike.
Peace. Fuck. All right, now let's get Eddie in here.